been heavenly. Company definitely show your trajectory. This ain't a diss cause I say it respectfully. It's time to eat up, red like a speeder. Taking it deeper and that's how it better be. I never let the comparison get to me. I just remember the promise that's meant for me. I know the enemy and that he's sent for me. I keep the blood of the lemons my centerpiece. I cannot trust in no crystals or energy. Look at the chemistry, it do not even mix chemically. Most of the tricks they be gimmicks, they mimic the truth. It's poison and we got the remedy. There is a bomb, apply it. The fire can stand to the tallest of giants. The tyrant and all the suppliers are scheming and lying. They selling his dreams and we buying it. Show me the chicken, I'm frying it. Show me the dough and I'm prying it. Ain't never lacking it, so what I'm packing, he taking it, he magnifying it.
They say you ain't bout it. Tell them that you finna make it, but they doubt it. But you rose like a flower. Tell me what it's like to live with superpowers.
I don't know, but I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I just know that I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it.
Ayy, I got the drive to bust the truck, the gas is stuck. I ain't the one to rely on the luck. I put in work and then he show up. I know it's fake to sit in the reps, ain't no regrets, I do too much. It ain't me if you saying I stunt. He calling the place and I do what he want. This ain't a front, glory to G-O-D. It's what you could do with a mustard seed. It's what you could do when you start to believe. Take fear and you cast it inside of the sea. 100% out of me, cause he gave it all on the tee when he let it bleed. So what is you saying to me? You just insecure about the love that turned me to a beast. I take a step and I ain't turning back. He made me first cause I know that I'm last. I ain't got time for no thing in the past. Learn from it first and then I react. Hands off me, don't hold me. Get it jumping like a trampoline. All truth ain't no trolling. We in good hands, no folding.
They say you ain't bout it. Tell them that you finna make it, but they doubt it. But you rose like a flower. Tell me what it's like to live with superpowers.
I don't know, but I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I just know that I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. I'ma get it.
Hello, fly chick coming through. Nice to meet ya, glad you came too. Like you stand when you know you got moves. You spit game and you know you spit smooth. Glad you came, it's best you come and stay. I need your loving like water.
Did you want us on video for the umpires that are calling strike 3 on her? Or no, I'm just kidding. Okay. All right.
This is the only night they're allowed to do this.
Evening, everyone. Before we begin today's contest, we'd like to recognize a very special senior, Shelby Cooper. Prior to doing that, our softball team has provided flowers, as we traditionally do on senior night, for the opposing team's seniors. We will do that now. For Fredericktown, number 11, Vika Arnett. Number 5, Jazzy Whitman. Number 6, Aubrey Whitley. Number 22, Riley Schultes. Once again, thank you to you seniors. Although we're competing today, you know, we like to recognize the seniors. It's difficult to be an athlete in today's environment, today's society. It's even more difficult to be a spring athlete, in my opinion. Always dealing with the weather and circumstances. We appreciate your time and effort and everything you give to the Fredericktown school and community. And now on to our senior, who, like I said, is extremely special to us. 3, sometimes 4 sport athlete. A lot of Coopers run around here, and we're thankful for all of them, especially Shelby. Has put a lot of time in, again, not just to athletics, but just to Northmor in general. Tonight she's being escorted by Stephen and Ashley Cooper. Her plans after high school are to attend Marion Tech, become a labor and delivery nurse. Other things that she does outside of softball. She runs cross country. She was an All-Ohio basketball player. She's a member of the FFA. She's in 4-H. She's a member of the National Honor Society. She's also a member of Student Council. As you can see, her impact on our district will be long-lasting. She wrote a letter to softball. Started playing softball when I was 5 years old. Here we are, our senior night game. I have memories in the sport that I will cherish forever. She's got some people she'd like to thank here. Thank you, Maddie May and Haley, for unforgettable time in the dugout every game, all these years. Thank you to Celine for being my best friend since we stepped on the field together. There's never been a dull moment between the two of us. I'll forever wish, I could be here for your senior year, but I'll be your biggest supporter. Thank you, my mom, for coaching me and being by my side all these years. Thank you, my dad, my siblings, family, and Abby for supporting me in everything. Special thank you to Malia and Zariah. Looking forward to seeing what both of you can accomplish in the future. I know you're going to do great things. I believe I made the most out of my softball career. My advice is to love your time, regardless of the circumstances. Thank you to Northmor softball these past years. Number 1 out. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause, special senior Shelby Cooper. Any other family members are welcome to come out and take photos if you'd wish. I see somebody filming there.
Hello, fly chick coming through. Nice to meet ya, glad you came too. Like your style and you know you got moves. You spit game and you know you spit smooth. Glad you came, it's best you come and stay. I need your loving like water in the bay. Let's walk down the aisle, make a baby. I ain't been in love like this somewhat lately. Step into the room with the crown on top. Confident grip, yeah, you will never stop. Everywhere I go, gotta bow when I'm the queen. Real royalty when I step into the scene. A boss from birth, ain't no need to pretend. Haters gon' talk but still hating in the end. No need for approval to find my own reign. Success is my language, I speak it unchained. A boss from birth, ain't no need to pretend. Haters gon' talk but still hating in the end. No need for approval to find my own reign. Success is my language, I speak it unchained. Confidence, self-love be defined. I'm the blueprint, you know, but we're fine. The boss in the game, ain't nobody like me. If you're looking for the sauce, I got the recipe. Swag is so fierce, it's a language I speak. Unmatched confidence, my power, my peak. No crown needed. My presence, it reigns in the world of swag. I break the chains with each step I take. I read.
Well, it doesn't get much more competitive than KMAC softball this season, and that's exactly what you've got on your screen here today on the OH Report. Fredericktown comes into town to take on Northmor and these Lady Knights who have won their last 6 contests. They're trying to make it 7 here today on a cloudy afternoon here from the Northmor Athletic Complex. We'll step aside, take a break. First pitch coming up next on the OH Report.
Tournament softball is almost here, and the road to Firestone is where local attention gets louder. From first pitch to the final out, families, fans, and communities will be locked in as the area's best teams chase their postseason moment. Now is the time to put your business in front of that audience. Sponsorship opportunities on the region's largest high school sports network are limited, and they will fill fast. Reach out today to secure your spot on the OH Report, the future of local sports.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Well, I think the first thing I would say to recommend this school is that it's affordable and flexible. And then the program itself, I would say that it has a very diverse, broad spectrum of fieldwork and career opportunities. I think the thing that prepared me the most was having that on-site directed practice, so I could actually be in an agency working with real people. And there's a ever-growing need for social work, especially in our community here.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule, and it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
It's time to go between the bases here, presented by Knox Community Hospital, as Northmor set to take on Fredericktown, and first pitch is just seconds away as these two teams battle it out towards the end of the KMAC season. In fact, towards the end of the regular season, as we jump into our game time festivities. Inning number one begins now as Shelby Cooper, the lone senior for Northmor, deals in a strike to start things out for the Fredericktown batting order. Next pitch also fouled back this time. Will go down as strike two. 1.15 ERA for Shelby this season in the circle. As Mills fouls this back. Mills the leadoff today for Fredericktown, the sophomore. Kirsten Mills, .286 average, 5 doubles this year. Next pitch, outside just a bit. Count moves to 1-2. Next pitch to Kirsten is again outside. Fredericktown 11-10 on the season. Much better conference record than you might expect. 7-5 this year in the league. Next pitch, again outside, this time a bit high. And the count moves full from 0-2 to 3-2. Shelby this season, 37 strikeouts. Looking for another one right here. That one in the zone, taken out to center. And the catch will be made by Callie Wright for out number one. Shelby, not too much velocity on her fastball. More of a pitch to contact sort of dealer. And she does get herself through the first out. Vika Arnett now, the lefty, takes ball one outside. Northmor on their side of things, 12-8 on the year. They've won their last 6. They sit 4-7 in the KMAC. This one lined right back to Shelby. Went off her glove just a bit, but still Vika, the single. I heard it nick off the top of the glove for Shelby. Nearly had a nice catch, but it still goes to right and center. And Fredericktown has their first base runner. Shout out to our sponsors today, bringing you this live and free coverage as Cooper deals the first pitch to the next hitter. Whitman, first pitch contact, will take it to left center. That'll get over right's head. Arnett rounds second, heads to third. It's a double for Whitman. So Abby Whitman, the junior, does a great job putting the barrel to ball. And now runners in scoring position with just one out. A shout out to our sponsors, Knox Community Hospital, Central Star Home Health, the Northmor Athletic Boosters, Strategic Outdoor Solutions, Mechanics Bank, and North Central State College. First pitch misses high for ball one. Double trouble for Fredericktown. This is Jazzy Whitman. Takes one outside. That's in there for a strike. We're evened up at one. Next delivery is high. So Jazzy gets ahead in the count. 7 home runs this year for her. That is tied for third in the KMAC. The next pitch, same spot she got the last one for a strike. It's now 2-2. Shelby hoping for a strikeout here. Anything in play, likely going to score a runner at third. Next pitch, inside, just not able to get the call. Second time the count has worked full here in this top half of the first. The pitch to Jazzy. Swung on, popped foul behind us. .500 hitter, 31 RBI on the year. That is far and away the best on the team because they've been able to get her in situations like this. However, a pop-up in foul ground, caught by Walters, will get Northmor out of a tight situation with Fredericktown's best hitter. So there's out number 2. Second and third, 2 outs. First pitch to Haley Mull, misses low. Cooper nearing 20 pitches here in this first. The next pitch to Haley, right down Main Street. There's strike one. The count 1-1. Haley Mull at the plate, Arnett at third, Abby Whitman at second. This one taken to right field, backtracking is Weaver, and the catch made for out number 3. So a 0 stays on the board for the Freddies. And we will head to the bottom of the first. But first, let's talk about both of these teams as we go between the bases here on the OH Report. This is presented to you by Knox Community Hospital as we talk about Fredericktown. You just saw at the plate. Kind of an interesting year for them, 11-10, 7-5 in the league. That has them pretty much middle of the road in a very competitive KMAC this season. 9-2 at home. The struggles have been when they've been in games like this, on the road. 2-8 in games where they've been away from their home diamond. However, they've won 4 of their last 6 KMAC games, so that's something that they've got going, and those 2 losses were both to the league leaders in Danville. Last game was 2 days ago in a 1-10 loss to those Lady Blue Devils, who are fighting to try and win themselves not just a KMAC title, but maybe an outright KMAC title if things end up going their way the rest of the season. Player spotlight for Fredericktown was who you saw fly out to foul territory. That was Jazzy Whitman, 492 average, 7 homers, 30 RBI, as we said. She plays over at first base, and you see her on your screen now, taking ground balls as the pitcher warms up today for Fredericktown. This is Vika Arnett. And real quickly, we'll try to sneak in the Northmor team spotlight. Get it all done here in the first. Matt Wiseman leads this group to a 12-8 record on Senior Day. It's kind of the opposite story for the Lady Knights as we talked about with Fredericktown. They're 4-5 here at home, 8-3 on the road. So one of those tough trends is going to have to break here today. However, Northmor does have the momentum on their side in the aspect that they are riding into a 6-game winning streak coming into this one. Malia Blevins is your player spotlight despite the Senior Day. As you missed a pitch there, it's low and outside for ball one, but Malia steps aside in the circle because Shelby Cooper, who's leading off here at the plate, is going to pitch on Senior Day, or already did, you saw in the first. As she gets out of the way of that second pitch, ahead 2-0 on Vika. But last time Northmor stepped on this diamond, they saw their freshman ace throw a no-hitter. That ball's in there. Arnett throws her first strike of the day here in the bottom of the first. Freddie stranded 2 runners in scoring position. As this one slapped foul over towards Coach Wiseman. Count moves to 2-2. Now where Northmor is dangerous is when they get base runners on. They will test the catcher behind the plate. They've got plenty of the top steal getters in the KMAC. That one just goes low and inside. Settling back in the box, the senior awaits the pitch from Arnett. Payoff is outside. There's ball 4. So we'll see how aggressive Northmor starts this game out as on the base paths, because Shelby and then also Callie Wright, who's on deck, are 2 players that love to run between pitches. Here's Malia Blevins, the freshman. Righty swings at the first pitch. This is tailing foul. No play will be made by Fredericktown. Everybody resets, get back to their spots. Next pitch, runner goes just ahead of the throw, or of the hit there to second base. She'll get to second, outmade at first, and a throw back. She'll be able to get back in time after rounding. So the movement helps that runner pass along 60 feet. It'll go down as a ground out to second. And the first pitch strike now to Callie Wright. Callie leads the league in stolen bases. Definitely does much more than that. There's a reason she bats third in the lineup. She's got some pop too. Has to duck underneath that one. Take a look at the field for Fredericktown. Newton in left, Whitley at center, Mull in right. As Wright swings through that, goes down 1-2. Haley Mull at third, Abby Whitman at short, Al at second, and Whitman, that's Jazzy Whitman at first. Behind the plate is Mills, and Arnett delivers the 1-2. Shelby was a threat to go there, stopped about halfway to third. Right at the plate on deck, Maddie C. The pitch. Swung on a line to left, and that will be caught. Newton makes out number 2. That was a laser out to left field. It was a dangerous spot, but I saw Newton in warm-ups making a couple of impressive catches, and I just kind of had that feeling that if something was going to test her, she was going to step up to the task. First pitch to C is inside, And look at this. Shelby Cooper goes on the throw back to the pitcher and earns herself a stolen base. Mills kind of rainbows it back to the circle. And Shelby takes advantage. Counts 0-1, runner at third, 2 outs. Maddie C takes inside. Ava Walters on deck. Next pitch hits the outside line, strike 2. Fredericktown stranded 2 runners in scoring position in the first. Golden Knights threatening to leave 1 at third. The next pitch, swung on into the 6 hole. That'll go to left field. That'll score the first run of the game. Maddie C gets the RBI single. And the senior, on her senior day, crosses home on her first try. So Walters will get an AB here in the first as she takes high, ball 1. Ava this season, .239 hitter. Swings at this, pops it up left center field, and the catch will be made by Whitley, who covers ground to make out number 3. That's the end of the first inning, folks. We'll step aside, take a break. Golden Knights take the early lead.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
First pitch strike here to start the top of the second. Shelby Cooper will deliver the next one. That's in the zone. That's go up to the middle. And that's a single for Fredericktown to lead things off here in the second. Nice swing by Whitley, who just made a play out in center to bring them back to the bats. Also speaking of that bottom of the first, Shelby Cooper, who's pitching today in the circle, was able to score on an RBI single out of Maddie C to make this 1-0. First pitch strike to the next hitter. This is out. Ella out. Quickly down 0-2. Not too big of a lead at first for Whitley. I guess I should say after the pitch. This is down the line and foul, but not by much. Count will stay 0-2. Ella is a 176 hitter. 11 RBI this year. Here's pitch 26 outside. Cooper's 1-2. Strikes out Ella for out number 1. Got her to reach on one out of the zone. There's an out here in the second. Leadoff single, now a strikeout. And a first pitch swing at the next one. Third base, Walters makes a high throw. Nice catch by C for out number 2. Runner advances to second for Fredericktown. Coming in today, kind of figured that this was going to be a tight battle. So it's good for Northmor to get on the board early. But Fredericktown, they have threatened most of the time they've been at the plate. First pitch strike. This one goes to Newton, the freshman. 12 RBI this year. Chance for one if she can get one to the outfield. Quickly down 0-1. Next pitch from Shelby is high. Next pitch to Mull. Outside. Swing and a miss from Natalie Mull. And that is strike 2. Natalie, another freshman. And a big spot here. Next pitch from the senior. In the zone, popped foul. That will go just over the Northmor dugout. Natalie hitting .222 through 19 games. Includes 6 runs scored, 6 RBI. Another one fouled, same general vicinity. Decent lead for Whitley after the pitch at second as she tries to score on anything hit. The next pitch from Shelby. Outside. We are full again. Fredericktown has made Shelby work in the circle. A lot of long ABs. The next delivery. Swung on, popped up. This might stay in play. Maddie C. At the RBI single earlier, makes the catch in foul ground, gets him out of the inning. So we'll step aside real quick, come back here for the bottom of the second.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Bottom of the second, here live and free on the OH Report from Northmor. One of our favorite spots to take in some baseball and softball. First pitch swinging here, maybe hit off of the foot of Blevins. That'll give Zariah some time just to kind of walk it off. Vika Arnett this season, 5.19 ERA in the circle, 30 strikeouts, 25 walks. That's been the main thing they have worked with her on, is the command. as she catches this one right back at her and makes out number one. Puts it across the zone, forces Northmor to put it in play, and that's exactly what you're taught. So a quick out number one as we see Celine Miller come up. Miller, first pitch swinging, pop up in the infield. Second baseman out. Makes out number two. Good communication, no questions whose ball that was. And Vika making quick work of Northmor, at least to this point. Misses high and outside to the next hitter. This is Lila Weaver. Or my mistake, Lindley Weaver. 158 hitter this year. Swings at that, fouls it back. Even count, 1-1. Curveball out of the zone. Well placed to make it a 1-2 count. Arnett gets the call, looks to the sleeve. Next pitch, fouled off. Nearly hit Amons in the on-deck circle. Another 1-2. They went with another curveball away. Lindley wises up, leaves that in the dirt. And that one had no curve on it at all. Went to the same location, fooled Weaver, and there's out number three. Same score as we had at the end of one, end of two, it's 1-0.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
If you picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Shelby Cooper continues to work in the circle for Northmor as we head to the top of the third, quickly moving along here today as the first pitch is swung out to left, and that is a leadoff single for the leadoff hitter who was 0 for 1 up until that swing, and Kirsten Mills gets Fredericktown off to another great start. Again, wasting no time, jumping right on that pitch. And that will bring up Vika Arnett in a nice situation with one on, nobody out. First pitch to Vika taken outside, ball one. If you're just joining us, that lone run came in the bottom of the first for Northmor. It was an RBI single that scored Shelby Cooper from third. This one fouled back. Vika even at 1-1. Also misses out right there. Vika, one of 4 seniors for Fredericktown on a roster of just 12 girls. Believe it or not the smallest roster in the KMAC. This one misses high. 3-1 the count hitters here for Vika Arnett. Loudonville this season has played with a roster of 11. We were supposed to do a game on Monday for them. This one misses low. Vika will take her base. So 2 on, nobody out. And this will bring up Abby Whitman. Whitman 1 for 1 today with a nice double in the first. Takes one right down the pipe. But talked about Loudonville. There are 11 players this year. We were supposed to do a game. It was actually, I think yesterday we were supposed to be out there at the Heart of Ohio to watch them take on Centerburg, but didn't have enough players to field. So that game was canceled. Ultimately didn't end up mattering anyways because Centerburg baseball tried to play yesterday against Loudonville. Got a few innings in but didn't finish the game. As this one's driven out to left, past the left fielder. And a one hop off the wall. And 2 runners pretty much side by side are going to score together. And Fredericktown takes the lead. So not 1 but 2 doubles now for Abby Whitman, and that gives Fredericktown the 2-1 advantage. But look at that, Vika Arnett nearly outpacing the leadoff Kirsten Mills to the plate. This one down the line, foul. It was awfully close. Jazzy's at the plate. We're going to slow this one down. Oh, maybe not that much. We'll get the pitch through. Yeah, and then we'll zip it. Oh, 1 pitch goes high. Jaslyn is 0 for 1. Takes one high and outside. They were looking for that outside pitch right there. Abby at second. Her sister trying to score. Count moves to 3-1. Tough spot to be in. It's hard to challenge a hitter like Jaslyn. Nearly 500 on the season. And tried to dance on that line outside. Did not work out, so both Whitmans are on base. Still nobody out here in the third. Freddies have flipped this game on its head. Up comes Haley Mull. First pitch swing and down the third baseline. Again, foul. Looked like it went off the glove of Ava Walters, but fortunately it did while in foul ground. The 0-1. Squaring to bunt. This is fouled back. So likely the bunt play not on here again for Mull. Haley's 0 for 1. The next pitch. This one popped up. And I thought that was coming right at me. I was ready, though. It nearly got over the netting here at Northmor. I might have to bring a glove next time. Got a few sitting in the closet. I could break them out. Next pitch. This one driven in fair ground, left center field, right, making a long play at it, and she makes the catch. First out of the inning is a doozy, as center fielder had to make a ton of track on that softball. Still gets it done, the lefty. Makes a basket catch. Even if that did drop, probably wouldn't have been the worst thing for Northmor. because those runners were tagging. As this bunt gets down, eats up C, throws to first. Not in time. A slight bobble over by the first baseman, Matty, was all Fredericktown needed with that speed to load the bases. So well done by Whitley. She now reaches first base. 1 out. Bases are loaded, you could say. Ducks are on the pond. Ella takes high and outside for ball 1. Looking to go outside again. Hit their target perfectly. It's 1-1. 1 gone. Bases loaded. Infield is in. Fredericktown has already scored 2 in the inning. They lead it by 1. Trying to add to it. This pitch high and inside. Shelby Cooper in the circle up to 58 pitches. Trying to get through 3. There's a strike. Hits the outside corner. The next pitch to Ella. Swung on and missed. First strikeout of the day for Shelby Cooper. That'll be out number 2 in a bases loaded jam. It's got to feel good on senior day. First pitch swing, and this one off the glove of the pitcher. It'll get through to center. 1 run will score. Nice throw from right. They'll throw down to third. Ball gets away, but no chance for the runner to advance. It's still 3-1 on that play from Fredericktown. So book it an RBI single. Newton drives in the run. And with that, here comes Natalie Mall. Fouls this one away. So now you've got Jaslyn at third, Whitley at second, Newton at first, and at the plate, Natalie, who's 0 for 1. Grounder to first, C. Bobbles this again, still able right next to the bag to make the play. And that will be out number 3. Freddies do their damage in the top of the third, bottom half coming up. It's 3-1 Freddies.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
If you picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Bottom 3, Fredericktown takes the lead in that top half. It's 3-1 now. Lady Knights back to the plate. Top of the order will be back after this hitter. Got the 9-hole due. And a first pitch swing out of Amons will go to short. Throw over to first is out number 1. Sisterly connection gets the job done. Abby to Jaslyn. And Shelby Cooper watches one sail high. Shelby reached on a walk her first time up. The next pitch. Inside, has to duck away. As the Golden Knights now trail by 2, their 6-game winning streak is in danger. Want to try to take control of this game yet again. As there's one inside called strike. Arnett looks to the sleeve. Gets the pitch call. That one misses outside. Arnett has made quick work in giving up that first run of the game. This will be pitch 33. This one slapped to third base. That'll get passed into left field. And the senior gets a hit on senior day. I mean, that's a slap shot over there past Haley Mall. Not much you can do about it. And with that, the freshman sensation steps in. Malia Blevins. High and away. Cooper had a stolen base. First time she was in the base paths. Decides not to pull the trigger yet, that is. Malia chips this one over towards Fredericktown's dugout. Count even, 1-1. Malia's got 2 home runs this season. 12 RBI. She's scored 22 runs. This pitch misses high, and she's done all that, hitting a very respectable .349, especially in a freshman campaign. Takes this one to third. That'll be fair. Cooper round second. She'll head to third. It'll be a close play. Dives in safe. And it rolls all the way back to home. Advancing to second on the throw is Blevins. And it's 2 in scoring position with just 1 out for Callie Wright. Great hustle by Shelby, despite the play being to left field, going from first to third. But also I got to respect Newton out there in left who got there quick and made it a close play at third. Callie's 0 for 1 at the plate, looking to reverse that in a big way, try to tie this game back up. First pitch swing over to second. And a tag of the base will be out number 1. Or that's out number 2, my mistake. But a bit of a bobble over there at first base from Jaslyn. Nearly spelled disaster for Fredericktown, able to regain her balance and record that out. But you see, again, Cooper scores. She has been both of the runs today for the Lady Knights. It's now 3-2. And for Fredericktown, you got to be careful here. Maddie C. had the RBI single in the first. C fouls that over towards the baseball spectators. You heard some gasps. Got pretty close to somebody. Hit him off the side leg on a hop. As C drives it to left center field. Nobody's getting underneath that. And Blevins scores. C rounds towards second. It'll be an RBI double for the Lady Knights. 2 for 2 day, 2 RBI. And it's 3-3. Ellie Brown will come in and run over at second base as a courtesy. Just a little bit of a delay here as the umpire gets that in his book. Take a look across the way. Of course, baseball also going on between these two various schools, Fredericktown and Northmor. Pretty big deal in the KMAC. Pretty much every game at this point on the baseball side is a big deal. Everybody is so crunched together outside of East Knox, who's just got one loss in the league. But as I look at the score update there for baseball, it is still scoreless. First pitch swing from Walters and a diving catch in left. Newton lays it out and records out number 3 in a big way to keep us tied at 3.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
So the Lady Knights have made the switch. The freshman will come in to pitch today. Malia Blevins had a no-hitter last week against East Knox in an 18-0 win through 5 innings. Struck out 15 hitters. And if you're doing the math, that's all of the outs in that game. Nobody in the field did anything. It was all Malia in the circle. So they'll call on her today to try and keep Fredericktown halted with 3 runs on the board. If they can turn to Malia and she can shut things down the rest of the way, Northmore's offense feels comfortable potentially running away with this one. And right as the umpire called to play ball, pitch was delivered, and it goes to the backstop. This is Kirsten Mills, 1 for 2. This is the 3rd time today she has led off an inning. She takes a strike. Definitely a huge increase in velocity going from Cooper to Blevins. This pitch ends up low. Took some off of that one. Count moves to 2-1. Next pitch popped up. This will get in play. Wright has some work to do, and she has been all over it today. Makes another out in left center field, and that will be the first of the 4th. I mean, they tell you to put your best player or your fastest player in the field over in center. That's exactly what Northmor has done this season with Coach Wiseman and Callie Wright. Vika Arnett. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. That's a strike. 1-1. 3-3 here in the top of the 4th. As Arnett cannot keep up with that pitch. Fastball gets by her. Bottom of the 3rd, other way for baseball, it's 0-0. As Arnett struck out in 4 pitches. First strikeout today for the freshman. Due up now is Abby Whitman. First pitch she sees is right down the middle for strike 1. Levin's going to go quick here. Looking for a 9-pitch inning. Popped foul. Close call back there on that foul back. Here's the 0-2. This one will miss high. Whitman today is 2 for 2. This one will miss low. 2-2. So an unstoppable force meets an immovable object between the circle and the box. Inside, ball 3, and it's only right. It goes to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. Here in the top of the 4th, the pitch from Malia. That was curling back into the zone, and it's fouled back. We keep going. Pitch 8 is ball 4. Well worked by Abby to get herself on base. So Abby reaches. Here comes Jaslyn. And she'll foul back the first pitch. Key for Malia is just to let that one aside. You've got 2 outs. As long as that runner stays at first, you're not really in too much danger unless you stop paying attention to who you're facing at the plate, because Jaslyn, she's got some pop. High and outside. Again, Jaslyn 7 home runs this season. That leads the team. She takes this outside, threw down to first. Abby held in check. Blevins, her production has been great with no runners on. Once you add base runners into that effect, I think the pressure starts to get to her a little bit. And you're seeing that here as the count moves to 3-1. And this pitch will go ball 4. So 2 on with 2 out. First and second. Another big spot for the Freddies, trying to cash in. Haley Mall watches that one sail low. Haley 0 for 2. The next pitch. Curls in. Hits that outside corner. That time challenges are inside. That'll turn in a 1-2 count. Malia goes down the middle again. All stays alive. Abby Whitman at second. Jaslyn at first. The next pitch. Swung on, popped up, foul play again. Ball low in the dirt, throw down, and a pickle now between Abby. She'll get back to second now. Jaslyn has to turn around and go to first, and that she will. Show you the whole pickle again. Just a drop between the run down there for the Golden Knights will allow Fredericktown to get by unscathed. One-two pitch popped up. This is in foul play. It might stay in though, and that it does. C retires the side. All knotted at 3. Malia does her job, keeps a shutout inning. Bottom of the 4th coming up on the OH Report.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Bottom 4, home Knights are looking for a lead. They are tied right now with Fredericktown 3-3. On the other side for baseball, it is a Trevor Brubaker bump day, which typically means it's going to be a low scorer, and it is 0-0 in the top of the 4th. This ball here sails away. You could make the argument over on the baseball diamond, Trevor Brubaker, the best arm in the KMAC this year. Grounder into the gap. Abby from her knees throws across. Not going to be in time. So Zariah Blevins reaches on an infield single. That'll bring in Celine Miller, 0 for 1. Runner at first, nobody out. First pitch swinging, just foul, down the third baseline. Northmor has done their damage when they've gotten the leadoff runner on. Celine steps back in. Pitch 46 for Vika is in there. Upper outside corner. Corner's in. The next pitch. Curls away from the zone, fouled back. Watch out over at the baseball field. Count stays 0-2. Looked like Hinton, or my mistake, Mills thought about throwing over to first. Another nice pitch. Arnett retires Miller on strikes. That is out number 1. Here comes Lindley Weaver. So you've got Weaver, Amons, and then you're back to the top of the lineup. First pitch ends up away. Weaver was squaring to bunt. Weaver gets the call from Coach Wiseman. She'll square down to bunt again. It's fouled back. That one inside. Weaver takes strike 2 right there. 1-2, 1 on, 1 out. Pitch fouled away. Watch out again over there. And I think some of those fans are starting to question if there's some targeting going on. This ball skirts in the dirt. Easy steal of the base for Zariah Blevins. So move that runner up to second. Put a ball on the count, 2-2. Weaver doing a great job here just making contact, keeping this at-bat alive. Starting to frustrate Arnett in the circle. Another look to the sleeve. The next pitch. Line foul, watch out. That went right into the Northmor dugout. Many innocent bystanders today. Gonna have to be on the lookout, especially in this at-bat. 3-3, Freddies tied up as Weaver reaches for one out of the zone. And that will be another strikeout for Vika Arnett. That is her second today. Score. Stats just updated. That was her third. So now comes Amons outside. Shelby Cooper, the senior, on deck. This one put in play about 2 feet above home plate. Great job behind the plate by Mills to keep with it and make out number 3. 5th inning coming up. After the top half, we'll have your 5th inning stretch with scores updates across the area on the OH Report.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Top of the 5th. As the senior scoreboard presented to you by Central Star Home Health. First pitch strike. Back to Whitley in the lineup, the center fielder. '30th pitch from Blevins is fouled back. That turns into strike 2. Quick pitch. Another one fouled. About 15 feet behind us. Whitley's 1 for 1. This one goes in the dirt. Next pitch to her, foul tipped, caught by Blevins behind the plate. That's out number 1. Second strikeout for Malia. And quickly up next is Ella, who goes and swings and misses at the first pitch for a strike. Score remains 3-3. 1-1 now the count. A reminder of what these two teams are playing for. Fredericktown trying to stay towards the middle of the road in the KMAC standings. They've moved to their 8th win in the league. Northmor would extend what would become a 7-game win streak, and they would catapult up the standings. Next pitch inside. Hitters count now. Ella is 0 for 2. This one grounded over to short, scooped up by Walters, throw to first. Nice dig by C. Makes out number 2. So you'll notice a change in the infield. Walters was in the hot corner. She moved over to short and made a nice play. Cooper was pitching to start this game. She moved to third base. They moved Walters to short so Malia could go into the circle. As Newton swings and misses at strike 1. She is 1 for 2 today. Watches that one. Called strike 2. Just hit the outside corner. Similar spot, this time called outside. 1-2. Base is empty. 2 out here in the 5th. Nearly got Newton to pull the trigger. The pitch. Swings at that one and it goes underneath the glove of Shelby Cooper. It'll go down as an error. So the Freddies again get themselves a 2-out base runner. That's been a theme today. Throw down to first. Not in time. This is Natalie Mull. Quickly ahead 1-0. Takes one for strike. Newton at first on the error at third. Mull at the plate. The pitch from Malia. Swung on and missed. Foul tipped, in fact. Taking her time getting back in. Natalie settles and cannot get on it. Blevins, her 3rd strikeout today, gets them out of the inning. It'll move to the bottom of the 5th, which means it's time for your 5th inning stretch here on the OH Report. Stand up stretch. Presented to you by Knox Community Hospital. So Vika Arnett making her way out back to the circle as she continues her run of play. In a tie ball game, 3-3 here between Northmor and Fredericktown. There's your halftime numbers. Of course, a very busy 3rd inning. Outside of that, not much is happening. So 3 runs, 6 hits for Fredericktown. Had 2 errors for Northmor in the book. Just had one there in the top of the 5th. They've also got 5 hits and 3 runs for themselves. You see the crowd settling in behind both of the facilities today. Of course, baseball, softball, pretty much right next to each other. And with that, people trying to take advantage, catch both games. We're back in play, bottom of the 5th. Shelby Cooper fouls one back. Take a look across the area at some scores. We'll start with some baseball. Non-conference play, Upper Sandusky taking on Clearfork. Rams lead that one 3-1. However, they are in a delay as this one's fouled back. So maybe some weather up north. KMAC action, Loudonville taking on Centerburg. Loudonville leads that one 4-1. As Shelby slaps that one, foul. Top of the second in softball action in the Northern 10. Upper Sandusky already leading 12-2 over Seneca East. Cooper slaps this one over to short. Abby makes a play, running throw, not in time. Great speed from Shelby. She's got a great cheering section today. Gets on base yet again. She's already scored twice. Could try to make it a third time to give Northmor a lead. So you see Shelby standing at first. Malia Blevins. And a milestone there for Northmor as Shelby is going to keep that softball. First pitch swinging, Blevins takes it out towards dead center. Not enough to it. That'll be out number 2. Out number 1, my mistake. That is Whitley out there in center making the catch. Callie Wright will step up in a nice spot. 1 out, 1 on. Callie's 0 for 2 today. And as I was reading off scores earlier, I read off Loudonville's Centerburg score from yesterday, which was 4-1. It ended up being delayed. Their score today is 5-0 Centerburg. Crazy what a day can do, especially considering Centerburg's on the road in that game. Wright pops this one up to the pitcher. Arnett, easy catch. There is out number 2. More softball action. Danville in the KMAC doing business against Cardington. They lead 7-0 through 4. And then Mount Gilead taking on East Knox towards the bottom of the KMAC standings, and the Lady Indians lead 9-1. First pitch to Maddie C is a strike. C slaps one to right. That'll hop foul. Quickly down 0-2. Maddie, though, 2 for 2 with 2 RBI today. A single and a double. See if she can continue to work here. It looks like a mud spot there on that softball. They'll get it swapped. Vika Arnett gets a new one. C steps in for the 0-2. Takes, runner goes. Cooper slides safely. Cooper seems to just be doing everything she can to put on a show today. Yet another stolen base. That's her second. Pitch was called a ball. It was awfully close. Here's the 1-2, and C swings through it. Cannot make contact. We stay tied up at 3 as we head to the 6th on the OH Report.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Top half of the 6th. Got a score update over on the baseball diamond. First run of the game finally scored. It is 1-0 Fredericktown. First pitch swinging, taken out to left, and that's going to leave the yard. How about the home run out of Fredericktown to take the lead here in the 6th? And it is Kirsten Mills who leads off for a 4th inning today. And in that, she's now 2 for 4. The celebrations coming across your screen is Kirsten, welcomed home. Fredericktown in front, not just on the baseball diamond, but now also on the softball diamond. That's all it took, one swing. Able to get on Malia Blevins and flip this game yet again. Here's Vika Arnett, pitcher-pitcher duel. And Vika takes low. But over there for that Northmor baseball game, it looked like an error at third base allowed a run to score for Fredericktown. Arnett fouls that one back. One hops over the concession stand. Next swing, Arnett takes that to foul ground. No chance to make a play. That'll move to 1-2. Arnett today 1 for 2. Blevins with pitch 51. Has that taken to right center field and just barely missing out on back-to-back jacks was Fredericktown. They'll take a double, though, from Vika Arnett, her second hit of the game. So the Freddies starting to figure out this freshman in the circle. And it has resulted in 2 hits, a home run, and then a double. Blevins recovers well, throws a strike to the leadoff here. Abby Whitman is 2 for 2. So this top of the lineup has done their business. This pitch low, in the turf. Next pitch fired in, got away from the catcher, it was fouled off. Top 6, Freddies now lead 4-3. 1-2 count with a runner on, nobody out. Looks like Fredericktown starting to get a hang of the quick pitch from Blevins, and that forces a ball. Fredericktown just making sure to beat her to the box. This one fouled back. Nice battle here between Abby and Malia. Next pitch, tailed foul. Looks like this one's heading right back over towards Blade Tackett, the AD. Another one taken. We move full. Throw it on to second. Nearly got her. If it was a better throw and there was no dive, maybe could have tagged her out right there. Payoff pitch. Or fouled away. Second payoff. Same deal. This is pitch 11 in the at-bat. And we'll have a 12th. This has been clinical hitting from Abby Whitman. Takes ball 4 and respectfully and rightfully takes her base. That will bring Jaslyn up to the box. And Jaslyn swings at the first pitch, couldn't reach it. Jaslyn is 0 for 1 with a walk. Lines that to center. Over the head of right, and it leaves again. The second home run of the inning. And Jaslyn gets her 8th of the season. It's a 3-run bomb to make it 7-3. It has been a busy 6th inning for the Fredericktown Freddies. Kirsten Mills led off with a homer to left. Jaslyn takes that one deep to center. A 4-run frame has flipped the game on its head. And a quick meeting in the circle will try to get the freshmen back in focus for the Lady Knights. First pitch to the new hitter is low for a ball, and it also adds on the fact that we still have no outs here in this 6th. Very impressive work from the top of the lineup for the Freddies. Blevins able to work back to an even count, 1-1. This is Haley Mull. Mull takes. Count shifts to 2-1. Another one fouled back. We are even again, 2-2. Whitley on deck. Low in the dirt. That was pitch 70 for Malia. This one worked back, and this has been clinical. I've said it numerous times, but it still reigns true. Fredericktown staying in at-bats, long at-bats. However, Malia bounces back, gets the first out, and it's a strikeout. It's her 4th of the day. Snuck that one on the bottom part of the zone. That moves Mull to an 0 for 3 day and brings up Whitley, who is 1 for 2. This one low. 2-0. That time able to keep it elevated for enough to call it a strike. This one lined to second. Celine ready for it. That is out number 2. And we just had a big play over at the baseball field. Looks like Northmor just took the lead on Fredericktown. First pitch swinging out to center. Could this leave? It will not. Still will be a double. Oh, big trip at second. Good job by Ella, though, to reach on a double. She'll want to relive the last part of this highlight. One hop off the wall, right, not able to get to it. So Ella Ayu. Sits on second base, takes the lead after the pitch. It's ball 1. 2 outs, runner in scoring position. Already been a 4-run inning for the Freddies. Next pitch misses, same spot. So the score over on the baseball diamond now sits Northmor 2, Fredericktown 1. Missed high in her first 2 pitches. That one goes low, and for the first time today, we see Northmor trail in the count in the circle, 3-0. And that one is going to be called a strike. Newton thought it was ball 4, tossed her bat. Took the slight walk of shame to go pick it up and step back in the box. That time she'll get to toss it. Resets the count. Now puts the force at any base for Northmor, so that's the good news. This one popped up. Looks like it'll hit the roof of the dugout for Fredericktown. Natalie Mull, 0 for 3 day. Looking to reverse course. This has been an impressive 4-run 6th inning. Malia trying to get out of it as she is quickly ahead 0-2 on Natalie. The next pitch to Mull. Fouled back. Not able to be held on to behind the plate. Ayu at second, Newton at first. Next pitch is low. Natalie cannot keep up with the fastball, and Blevins makes out number 3. But the damage done. Fredericktown, 4 points on the board, 2 home runs in the 6th. It is 7-3.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Lady Knights have some work to do here in the bottom of the 6th. They concede 4 runs to Fredericktown in the top half. And with Ava Walters at the plate, she'll try to kickstart something for Northmor. Takes the ball inside. Vika Arnett has gone the entire way up to this point. 70 pitches, 50 strikes. Her line thus far, 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, all earned. As she deals another inside breaking pitch. So there's 3 earned runs, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. Overall, got to be impressed with the day. This one, another one that jams inside on Walters. Throw to first is in time for out number 1. You were a little worried that Al was a little too nonchalant getting to the softball, but still able to make that play. Quick throw to first. So Walters retired on the ground out in 3 pitches. Here's a first pitch swing into the gap. That will drop in front of center fielder. And Zariah Blevins has herself a single. Celine Miller. She'll have the task of trying to move that runner up. Just going to slowly have to try and chip away. You're likely not going to get all 4 back here in this inning. But the very least you could do is get closer. Miller 0 for 2 thus far. Fouls that back. The 1-1 with Blevins at first. She'll take off as that one's lost. And she cannot find the softball. That'll give 2 bases to Zariah. Count moves to 2-1, and a tough look. Tough break. Moves that runner not just 60 feet, but 120 feet closer to scoring. They'll try to reset. They'll look the runner over, and she'll stay put. Throw down to third, nearly got her. But out is made at first. That will be 2 gone in the inning. And it's all done without seeing Blevins at third cross home plate. Lindley Weaver fouls off the first pitch she sees. 2 outs, runner on third. Lindley is 0 for 2. Amon's on deck. This one dribbles past, and Blevins will get in on a head-first slide. So as we said, Northmor trying to chip away. That exactly they do. Now a 3-run game. The next pitch. This one misses high and outside. Believe that'll go down as Arnett's first unearned run. As Lindley, late on another pitch, able to foul it off. The 2-2. Swing on and miss. Vika Arnett has another strikeout. It's her 5th of the day. And that will move us to the 7th. Freddies lead 7-4 on the OH Report.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
If you picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
It's crazy how things tend to pan out. 5 at-bats today for Kirsten. She has led off an inning in each of her at-bats. And she'll pop this one up to the infield. Celine Miller makes the catch. A quick out number 1 for Malia Blevins in the circle. The goal in this inning, simply insurance. Vika Arnett steps in to try and help the Freddies get started on the base paths. Vika takes strike 1 outside. Freddies lead by 3. Northmore's able to get 1 across. In the bottom half of the 6th, Arnett fouls us back. She trails 0-2. The next pitch, outside corner, just misses. Another foul, out of play. And it seems like a crowd of foul ball watchers have assembled behind home plate. I mean, we've had a ton today, as this one's ripped up the middle. Arnett thinking 2 right away. She might even get 3 as it gets past right in center. And she will have a stand-up triple. Vika Arnett, a great day in the circle, and it just continues to be great as she gets one into the outfield and runs it out for 3 bases. That makes her 3 for 4 on the day. She's also walked. As the next hitter takes strike 1, this is Abby Whitman, who is 2 for 2. Whitman 2 for 2, 2 RBI, 2 walks. Had a double earlier in the game. In fact, 2 doubles. Here's the 1-1. Swung on into the 6th gap, and there's that insurance. Arnett crosses home plate. It is a 3 for 3 day for Abby Whitman. Nothing sounds better than the crack of a bat, and you heard it right there. Both Abby and Jaslyn have worked themselves against this Northmor squad. Ball outside, counts even 1-1. Jaslyn, if you'll recall, had that 3-run shot in the 6th. Took it to dead center as this one misses low for a 2-1 count. And I think the college scouts are going to be impressed with it because she took an outside pitch dead center. And she did it kind of lunging at the ball. Didn't really get the full power she wanted, but still left the yard with it. Here's the 2-2. Nearly did it again. Gets a bit underneath it. I'll be fouled back for another 2-2 count coming up. Jazzy back in the box. Umpire not ready yet. He'll now call the play back in. Next pitch, looking to go outside corner. They're able to jam her to second. Toss to second is dropped. Tried to go for the fielder's choice. They pay for it, and both runners are safe. So second, one out. Both Whitmans are on the base paths yet again. That'll likely go down as an error on the shortstop covering. A little bit of extra velocity on that fastball. Earns a strike. This is Haley Mull. This time pops it back behind us. And a basket catch made at the wall. Zariah Blevins makes out number 2. New batter now as Mull moves to 0 for 4. Whitley is 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Quickly ahead, 2-0. Freddies with one final chance to stack on another run, maybe 2, maybe 3. This one lined into center, right, makes the catch. Gets him out of the top of the 7th. Golden Knights, again, going to have some work to do. They're back down by 4. It is 8-4. Freddies with 3 more outs to try and seal the win.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's like everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
Final chance for Northmor to tie it up or win it here in the 7th. They'd need 4 runs to tie, 5 to win in an 8-4 ball game against Fredericktown. Freddy's trying to stay above 500. They would with a win. It'd be 12-10 on the season. Golden Knights trying to keep their 6-game winning streak alive. Breaking ball, outside line. Able to sneak on there for a strike. Vika Arnett back in the circle trying to make it a complete game. This one's fouled off into the dugout. This would be Vika's 3rd win of the year. Next pitch, swung on, taken out to right. This has a chance to go. It will not. One hop off the fence. Stuff will settle in for a double. And Haley Stuff now gets the fanfare. Pinch hit double. How about that? So pinch hitting for Amons. She will re-enter as the courtesy runner here. It's a great momentum play as Northmor now gets back to the top of the lineup. Still nobody out. Runner on second now. And that's exactly how you wanted to start the inning. So Shelby Cooper steps in. A 2-for-2 day is on the line here. Two for two with a walk. She's scored twice. Slaps one down the third base line. Scooped up. Throw to first from Mole. Is not in time. Take a look again. Thanks to the Northmor Athletic Boosters on your replay. The pure speed of Shelby. Able to beat it out. That's her third hit of the day. So now runners on the corners. Nobody out. Northmor's in business. Pitch curls away from the zone, and we'll see if Shelby is granted second base. That she is. Kirsten Mills kind of ran out as an intimidation factor, but ultimately did not pull the trigger, likely to the command of the coach in the dugout. One-0 to Malia Blevins is fouled away. Blevins, of course, has the power to take it out of the yard. She's got 2 homers this year. In the circle, she gave up 2 home runs in the 6th. Would be a full circle moment if she can take one out now. Ahead in the count 2-1. Vika trying to settle in. There is a base available. Runners on second and third. Nobody gone. Next pitch, fouled away. Back to an even count, 2-2. Bottom 7, Fredericktown 8, Northmor 4. The 2-2. High and outside. Full count in arguably the biggest at-bat of the game. Blevins a chance to make some noise. Does it on the crack of the bat, out to center, and it's gone! What did we tell you? Malia Blevins, her 3rd home run of the year, makes it a 1-run ball game in the 7th. Whitley looked up, watched it go, and with nobody out, this is a ball game, folks. Callie Wright, another very good hitter for Northmor, is going to step in. Time will be called, and it looks like Vika's day is done in the circle. So an adjustment here for Fredericktown as things start to get tight. So they'll make the pitching change. We'll tell you about that change here coming up on the OH Report.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Bases have been cleared thanks to a 3-run home run from Malia Blevins. New pitcher in the circle for Fredericktown. This is Natalie Mull trying to close the door. Callie Wright steps out. First pitch swinging. Wright grounds it. And a throw to first in time for out number 1. Wright got a little bit antsy. And unfortunately for her, that will likely do it for an 0 for 4 day. Natalie Mull, the freshman, 4.82 ERA, as this one dribbles in the dirt. Also 26 strikeouts on the young season. Of course, playoffs coming around the corner. Curveball. Gets Maddie C to swing out of her shoes. Count moves to 1-1. Today, the final day to rack up points for the tournament draw on Sunday. So, final record after today will determine your seeding as C goes through the 6 gap and gets a single with 1 gone. C is 3 for 4 after that one. So the tying runner on, winning run at the plate. Ava Walters swings and misses at a low one.
It's the bottom of the 7th. Fredericktown.
Here's the 0-1. Swung at and taken to right field. Station to station go the Golden Knights. So first and second. And Z is going to step in here. Zariah Blevins, who just saw her sister knock out a 3-run homer. Z is 2 for 3. That ball just a bit high. Natalie Mull still trying to settle in. That was her 7th pitch. On deck is Celine Miller. This one hits the dirt, gets past the catcher. Both runners will move up. And just like that, the tying run is at third. No force at hand. Something to the outfield could very well win it for the Lady Knights. The pitch to Blevins, yet again in the turf, and a great stop behind the plate from Mills. And at this position, do you debate giving her the base? Get yourself a force. This one fouled back. Watch out, Carson Reinhardt. Just finished up some baseball for Fredericktown. Nearly got hit with that foul one. Count moves to 3-1. Hitters count. Did she go? She did not. So the bases are loaded, good and bad, for both teams. Fredericktown's got to force at any base. They can try to throw out the tying runner if they can, as we'll likely see the infield shift in. So here comes Celine Miller in a big spot. Bases juice, ducks on the pond. 8-7. First pitch fouled back. We saw 4 runs from Fredericktown in the top of the 6th. We've seen 3 here in the bottom of the 7th for Northmor, with a chance to make it 4 or even 5 to win it. Fouled back. 0-2. Celine is 0 for 3. But what a change it would be for her to put something in play. Next pitch. Swung out one low in the dirt. First base occupied. It's out number 2. And up comes Lindley Weaver, the final line for Northmor to try and tie it or win it. That one in there for a strike. Lower outside corner. And that's how things start out for Lindley in the box. 0 for 3. The next pitch to her. Swung on, fouled back. She has had a ton of foul balls today. She's been late most of the time. 8-7 Fredericktown trying to hang on despite this 3-run 7th from the Golden Knights. This one fouled away into the dugout. We stay at 0-2. A 3-run shot from Malia Blevins earlier in the inning put us in this predicament, and the bases have worked loaded since. Here's 2 outs, next pitch. Swung on and missed. And adding to the dramatics, Fredericktown still able to survive and get themselves a win over Northmor. 3 runs from the Golden Knights in the 7th were not enough to completely come back in this one. We'll step aside, take a break. Your MVP from the Freddies is joining us next on the OH Report.
Tournament softball is almost here, and the road to Firestone is where local attention gets louder. From first pitch to the final out, families, fans, and communities will be locked in as the area's best teams chase their postseason moment. Now is the time to put your business in front of that audience. Sponsorship opportunities on the region's largest high school sports network are limited, and they will fill fast. Reach out today to secure your spot on the OH Report, the future of local sports.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
Well, I think the first thing I would say to recommend this school is that it's affordable and flexible. And then the program itself, I would say that it has a very diverse, broad spectrum of fieldwork and career opportunities. I think the thing that prepared me the most was having that on-site directed practice, so I could actually be in an agency working with real people. And there's an ever-growing need for social work, especially in our community here.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule, and it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
Time now for your post-game show, presented to you by Knox Community Hospital. 8-7 the final. Fredericktown gets a win on the road. They break a rough road spell as of late here in the season. They were 2-8 on the road coming into this game, get their third win away from home, and it's on against a Northmor team that was looking for their 7th straight win. They have their winning streak snapped here today by the Fredericktown Lady Freddies, who had a 4-run 6th the job done. So you see the line score there, 8 runs, 12 hits, 7 runs, 12 hits, 4 errors for Northmor. So that is the final line. Both of the Whitmans today for Fredericktown were stars. We're going to have Jaslyn here in a moment as your MVP with that 3-run bomb in the 6th to help them seal the deal. So she'll join us here momentarily, and then also get you a look at next steps for both of these teams. For the Freddies, they will be back in action on Saturday, or no, that's Friday. It'll be Friday at Clear Fork, 7 o'clock for that game. And then for Northmor, they'll be back in action tomorrow at East Knox. It'll be at 5:15. We'll step aside, take a break, come back. Our MVP is with us on the OH Report.
Okay, we got t-shirts. Anybody want t-shirts?
At Mechanics Bank, we're more than your local bank. We're your neighbors, your fans, and proud supporters of our local schools. From touchdowns to goals, classrooms to communities, we're here for you. Because at Mechanics Bank, our home field advantage is supporting you.
It is time now for your most valuable player today, presented to you by Strategic Outdoor Solutions. Fredericktown gets a nice win on the road, and it's all thanks to this 3-run shot we saw in the 6th from Jaslyn Whitman. And you and Abby both working together to put together a solid day. So you go 3 for 4, she goes 2 for 4, I believe. But both of you kind of having that 1-2 punch, both as upperclassmen. What has it been like working with her this season?
It's actually amazing. She's my younger sister, so we played together since we were younger, and I think having that actually helps us a whole bunch because we know how to work with each other. So I think that is amazing actually.
And then take me through, of course, the leadoff home run from you guys in the 6th, but also yours that got you the 3 runs and actually gave you the win here today. But it was an outside pitch. You're able to take it dead center. So your approach to the plate, how are you able to work yourself through and get that thing out of there?
Okay, I was thinking low-key just hit a ground ball, get on base, because I've been struggling to get on base the past couple games. So I was thinking just hit a ball, get on base, but then having that home run actually opened my eyes. I was like, wow.
Well, it's your 8th home run of the season, and it was in a big way. So, of course, got dramatic there towards the end. You're kind of sweating it out with bases loaded. Take me through your approaches. Maybe a new pitcher comes on, tries to clean things up, but late game stretch, what was it like?
It was kind of scary. I thought they were going to score, actually, but I think having that tight D, getting outs when we needed to, having our freshman pitcher come in, get those outs, I think that really helped. I also think, getting the small outs, getting, just doing the small things right.
Absolutely. Well, Jaslyn, congrats on a great win. I'll go ahead and get you out of here soon, but give you a chance to look at that camera. Give any shout-outs you want.
I want to give a shout-out to my family, my college coaches, my travel coaches, and anybody that's helped me to get here.
Jaslyn Whitman helps Fredericktown get an 8-7 win over Northmor. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're all here to help each other, work together, and just at the end of the day, all become nurses one day.
You picture yourself in a serious situation, it's everyone knows what they're there to do, everyone's there to help each other. It's just teamwork.
As we continue to go on through the program, I think I'm learning more through help with the instructors and the program itself.
I feel that they have definitely prepared me on the education side, and I did get to experience some ICU time and ER time, so I do think that that was great as well for my education.
That will do it for us here from Northmor. Fredericktown gets a nice 8-7 win over the Golden Knights, moves themselves as the Freddies go to 12-10 on the season. It's their 8th KMAC win of the year, and it sends Northmor down to 12-9 on the season. Nice even battle. Ended up in a close game, as it probably should have with the quality of these two teams. we'll go ahead and sign off. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to our sponsors that just rolled through your screen one final time. Also, a shout out to Brandon Powell, my camera operator. I'm Jonathan Langdon. We will see you next time here on the OH Report, whether for softball or for baseball, here on this live and free platform.